Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Joe Froze back to another MLB picks video for y'all today here on August 4th. And guys, we've had an amazing month so far to start out, so I'm super excited to get into the picks with y'all. First, make sure y'all drop a like, subscribe, and drop a comment on the video. And guys, let's get into it. First, want to recap yesterday's picks because, as always, we recap. So as y'all can see, we had a couple slips that cashed for us yesterday, and can't complain, can't complain. So, first one we took was Junior Caminero home runs. Now, if you guys are following me on Instagram, I have a broadcast channel that I'll go ahead and pull up right here. Anyways, you can't pull it up on PC, but I posted it on my story. Basically, it's like a channel where you can post all your announcements, picks, stuff like that. I posted two home runs in there. I put Junior Caminero as one of them, CJ Abrams, kind of like as a live home run experiment. But we took Junior, a couple guys cashed out on there. So super excited about that one that we cashed out for Junior. Then we had this one for the free picks as well. I had two free picks, basically like team picks that I posted up on my winnable just yesterday. So this one was the Mercury and Sky over 177.5. Nice little 1.73x here. Can't complain about it. Um, and that one was pretty cool. And then we took the two VIP dubs as well. So we had Corbin Carroll under 2 hits. That was free. He had 0 for 5 on his 5 at bats. So that was good for us. And then Tampa Bay Rays money line. This one was a little bit sweaty towards the end. Rocky started piling up some runs, but I mean, overall, great game from the Rays. Wasn't really concerned with him losing this one at all. So 4 wins here for our winnable members, and like I said, guys, everything is posted up in here in the winnable. I recapped it with everybody. But onto our losses here. We had two. I did do my exclusive play of the day is the Yankees plus 1.5. That was a big miss. They ended up going down like 6-0 and then came back. They're up like 7-6. And somehow the Cardinals just like scored they scored like another 6 or 7 runs. Nice. But yeah, I mean, it was just cooked, bro. I should have just cashed out when the Yankees came back up. I didn't expect St. Louis to just, come back like that. So it happens. And then we had another slip that I took live. This one was low-key a mistake, bro. I was trying to take Paredes under 1.5 hits, but I was just looking for some players to take with Nemo. So he went under 1.5 hits. I was trying to take Paredes, but I took Hernandez. That was a bluff. That was a big mistake by my part. So honestly, that was just like a throwaway slip. That was really bad, but I still got to recap it, of course. So on the day we go 4-2, as y'all can see here in the winnable. All my plays are posted in there, as well as my free picks that I post on YouTube as well. You guys, if you guys are not in the group, I already posted today's pick early for free on the winnable. So if you guys aren't already in, make sure to tap in, boys. Well, guys, one more thing before we hop into the picks for today. If you guys aren't signed up on Underdog, Chalkboard, Sleeper, or Dabble, guys, use my code Joe Froze. You guys get a promo when you first sign up. They're listed right here. So Underdog, you guys play 5, get 50. Chalkboard, $100. Deposit match, same thing for Sleeper, and then Dabble, I believe it's play 5, get 20. Some variation of these promos, but if you guys aren't on these apps and it's legal in your area, use my code, supports the channel, and gets you that promo. So for the picks today, we have two pitchers that I'm absolutely loving today, guys. So let's get into it. First one is newly traded pitcher Tariq Skubal. Now, I'm a Dodgers fan myself. I've been a Dodgers fan since I was a kid. My parents were all Dodgers fans, and everybody's hating on us. Everybody's hating on us for making this trade. Why didn't anybody else make the trade? I mean, we gave up some pretty mid-tier prospects, if we're being honest, to get Tariq. So I don't think there's any excuse. I don't think there's any excuse. Anybody else could have got him. Maybe that's just me yapping. But anyways, guys, he's on the Dodgers here. We're taking on the Cubs today, and it's gonna be a great game for him. Okay, so last time he played the Cubs, it was this season. When he was on Detroit, of course, 7 innings, only got 6 strikeouts. So there is that to say. His line is at 7.5. But boys, I mean, looking at Tariq Skubal, he's averaging 7.8 in his last 10 with a median of 8.5. Something to note here about the Cubs batting lineup, if I show you guys down here, is that They strike out a good amount, especially recently. To right-handed pitchers a little bit more, but left-handed pitchers recently still a good amount. So 21st percentage on K percentage on the year. So they've been striking out good amounts. And in this spot against Tariq Schoolball, it's his first game for the Dodgers. I expect them to pitch a good amount of innings. And especially with the trouble we've been through in the last couple of days against the Boston Red Sox. I mean, we lost all those games in that series. I expect them to come out strong here against the Cubs. Tariq Schoolball's an ace. He got six last time. But I think, especially with him not having to worry about his team scoring runs, I think he's going to be a little bit more aggressive here. So I definitely could see 7.5. If you want to bring it down to 6.5, I don't mind it. But me personally, on this slip, first one I'm taking is Tariq Skubal to get 7.5 strikeouts. So that's the first one, boys. I'll absolutely love this one. Pairing him up today, we got another pitcher. And I don't forget it here. Logan Henderson is the guy we're looking at here, guys. So I was looking at Luzardo. I was looking at a couple other pitchers as well, but Henderson stood out to me specifically because the Pittsburgh Pirates, kind of like the Cubs. Cubs are a little bit better in terms of striking out, but Cubs, not quite to the level of the Pirates. Pirates are bottom five right now in the MLB for striking out, especially when it comes to right-handed pitchers, guys. So pull it up right here. They're 28th actually, so they're the second worst team when it comes to striking out to right-handed pitchers overall. On the season, you guys can see pretty consistently in the bottom half of the of the league when it comes to striking out. Henderson has been one of the better pitchers in the starting rotation for Milwaukee, and looking at the sample size here in their last 10, he's averaging about 5.8. I think the 6.5 line is pretty reasonable for him. Head to head is at six, kind of same thing as Schoolball. Didn't have the strongest, but this was last year. This was in 5 innings, so I definitely could see him. As you can see, the pitcher matchup, that K percentage is at 31%, which is absolutely elite. If you're wondering what Schoolball's was, it's also elite. I can just go back here to Schoolball. And his K percentage is also pretty elite at 31 percentage. So I trust both of these guys to get their Ks. I'm not gonna adjust their lines. That's given us a pretty solid payout on court side where I'm taking it. But as y'all can see, I mean, two great solid pitchers, not asking them to do too much against some bad batting lineups. Especially with Scooball being in a new environment and Henderson being one of the more solid guys when it comes to striking guys out, especially on the season. His median's at 7. It's gonna take a pretty decent game. I mean, he's had a good stretch here of getting over 7K, so I don't think it'll be an issue for him. But we'll see what happens. I like both of these guys. This is the pick that I posted up on my winnable, as y'all can see. Henderson, Scooball. On court side, when you use my code Joe Froze, put $10 in, and they give you basically 5 free lineups of $10. So this is what I'm doing here. It's a free pick, as y'all can see. But basically, you get five $10 free pick lineups, and running that with Scooball and Henderson here, 10 to 28. Very solid return here, guys. So I posted this to my winnable, of course, right now, pretty late in the night. But if you're in the winnable, you get access to this immediately. And this is my pick for today, guys. The pitchers. And in terms of home runs, I actually have some pretty good sleeper home runs. If you guys don't mind entertaining me here, now I did look through the whole slate because obviously I'm the home run guy, and the ones that I like today, there's some that are a little bit overvalued that I'm not going to be on. But personally, this first one that I'm looking at here, guys, this is the home run matchup cheat sheet on Props Edge, and of course, the whole tool I'm using is called Props Edge. My link is down in the description for that. Projections, cheat sheets, EV tool, everything you guys see here, even main lines for the games as well. But it's basically like Outlier, but it combines like all the other research tool apps. Personally, I think it's great. But Zach Little here, not an amazing pitcher, especially versus left-handed batters. He's given up 18 home runs to left-handed batters. I know the screen's it's a little bit clunky here, but left-handed batters has a 382 WOBA and a 274 average. So noticeably better. And then 18 home runs versus left-handed batters is significantly more than the right-handed batters. So with that being said, coming to the left-handed batters, obviously you got Schwarber, Harper. I think their odds are a little bit too overpriced here, or sorry, a little bit too juiced up. Plus 162 for Schwarber. I mean, if you're taking that on Poly Market, where I usually take my home runs, that's just a little bit too thin. especially for a guy who has only hit one home run since the All-Star break. I can't really trust that. Harper just went yard yesterday. I think that line's going to be a little bit too juiced as well. Definitely could see it though. He could be, on a little bit of a hidden streak here. He's been good in July and to start out August, so I wouldn't rule it out. But my pick here, guys, is Brandon Marsh. He's at a 66 score right now, but the odds at plus 403 actually are a little bit better. I think most places you can get about like 4 plus 450. I think that's good value. Anything with a plus 4 in front of it is solid, especially for a guy like him. He's at 11 home runs, and averaging about 3.2 plate appearances per game. Batting average looks solid, and he's hit a couple home runs in the last couple of days as well. So I wouldn't rule him out. I'm definitely probably going to throw him up in a little parlay here. But Brandon Marsh is the first one that I like here for the matchup, and kind of corroborating that, I'll pull up his info sheet here. But as you guys can see, I mean, he's not the biggest home run hitter in the league. He hit one in late July and then one at the end of June as well. So, or sorry, July. So it is definitely more of a value play. Because you're obviously getting better odds than Schwarber. But in 6 plate appearances, he has 3 hits, so 500 average versus Liddell. And yeah, so obviously it's looking good for Marsh, and I'm gonna be taking him to get a home run today. With a little bit of a lean of mine, but second one that I'm looking at as well here. I just looked 2 games away here, and this one is Boston Red Sox versus the White Sox. So this is the battle of the Sox today. But the last one I'm really looking at here, guys. Like I said, I looked through the whole slate. There's a couple I like. If I like them, if I end up taking them, I'll post them up in my winnable, and you guys will see that. But Colson Montgomery, guys, and Patrick Sandoval. This is the matchup today. He's given up 3 home runs in his last 3 games. So looking good for us here versus left-handed batters. It's a pretty night and day difference. He's only faced 21, but 526 batting average, 633 WOBA, 947 slugging is terrible. 2 home runs, 3.6 home runs per nine is very bad versus left-handed batters. And Colson Montgomery, I mean, he's a very good slugger, honestly. 4.4 plate appearances per game in his last 5. 505 slugging, 236 ISO. I mean, clearly the best slugger on this team right now as it currently stands, especially when it comes to left-handed batters. So when we pull up Colson Montgomery's stats here, guys, I mean, everything really corroborates for him. I don't know why I don't have him on the list here for some reason. But Colson Montgomery for a homer, man, I think this is a really good play to be on. In his last 20, so in July, he hit one late July after the break, and then once at the end of the month here versus the Rays. And yeah, so I think he looks good here. 2 plate appearances, 2 hits versus Sandoval. So does have a small sample size, but an elite one versus Sandoval. And he's been a slugger. I mean, this season he's in a 95th percentile of home run hitters, as you can see on the season. Pulling up 2026, he's hit 12. So I think he's a little bit more of a value play, guys. But I think at most places you can get him at, if I'm not mistaken, plus where I got him at was plus 400. So I think that's really good odds for a guy like Colson, who who I mean he's basically the best home run hitter on this team. When you look at Sandoval here versus left-handed batters, it's a plus 164. Now you might be saying, what does that mean? But it just basically means like he sucks against left-handed batters, and he's given up this much more stats compared to right-handed batters. So clearly, worse versus left-handers. This is the best left-hander and one of the best spots that I've seen so far. So with that being said, guys, I mean we've been rolling for a little bit here. I gave you guys my pitcher slip, my home runs for today, Montgomery and Marsh. So those are my 2 homers. Those are my 2 pitchers. Guys, make sure you join up the Winnable on my store here. I have a free subscription as well as my VIP where I post all my personal plays in there every single day, guys. I recap on the YouTube every single day. Tune into my home run video when I post it this morning as well. So everything will be posted up on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You guys already know. Make sure to subscribe, like the video. Appreciate y'all for joining up. I'm a team. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.